And good morning class 12th student. Let's once again we will discuss the next topic of electrochemistry, which is primary cell. Yesterday we have discussed commercial cell, in which we discussed about the battery are the electrochemical cell used to commercially generate electricity. Any battery consists two or more than two galvanic cells connected in a series, where the chemical energy of redox reaction is converted into electrical energy. So in the next context we are going to study about batteries are of two types: the primary cell batteries or secondary cell batteries. Primary cell batteries, these are not chargeable because the electrode reaction occur only once, and after the use over a period of time cell become dead and can't be reused. That's why it is called primary cell. For example, dry cell, pencil cell, the cell which we used in our TV remote, toys, wall clock, etc. The most familiar example of this type of cell is dry cell, known as Leclanché cell. After the discoverer, Leclanché cell is named. The anode consists of zinc container and cathode is a graphite electrode surrounded by powdered MnO2 and carbon. The space is filled with paste of ammonium chloride and zinc chloride. As you can see clearly in the diagram, there is a zinc cup anode and MnO2 plus carbon black plus ammonium chloride paste is filled with this one carbon rod, and this one act as a cathode, and zinc is act as a anode. To understand in more details, let's have a look of it. This is the example of dry cell that we used in our day-to-day life very frequently. Now discuss about dry cell in more detail. The electrode reaction are at anode zinc solid plus ZnO2 plus 2 electron, and at cathode MnO2 solid plus ammonium ion plus electron become MnOOH plus NH3. The cell has the potential nearly about 1.5 volt. Another type of primary cell is mercury cell. Consists of zinc mercury amalgam as a anode and paste of mercury oxide as a cathode. The electrolyte is a plate of potassium hydroxide and zinc oxide. The electrode reaction are at anode Zn Hg zinc amalgam plus OH minus ion. This on reaction becomes ZnO plus H2O plus 2 electron, whereas in case of cathode the mercury oxide again react with water and do 2 electron loss, addition of 2 electrons that are lost by liberated at anode again become zinc liquid and OH minus. The cell potential approximately 1.35 volt and remain constant as the ionic concentration of the solution is not changed during the its life. कहने का मतलब क्या हो गया कि ये शुरू से अंतिम तक जो है सेम करंट जो है, सेम वोल्टेज जो है ये उसको सप्लाई करता है, इसमें कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं आती है। अब हम बात करेंगे इसके बाद सेकेंडरी बैटरी की। सेकेंडरी बैटरी क्या है भाई? Secondary battery is a rechargeable battery used again and again. It is recharged by passing current through it from an external source. Most familiar example of secondary cell is lead storage battery, commonly used in automobile and inverter. And car battery also. It consists of a lead anode and a green lead packed with lead oxide PbO2 as a cathode. A 38% of solution of sulfuric acid is used as an electrolyte. अब जो इसमें इलेक्ट्रोलाइट होते हैं बैटरी के अंदर जो पानी भरी जाती है वो क्या होते हैं 38% सोल्यूशन होते हैं H2SO4 सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड का. द सेल रिएक्शन व्हेन द बैटरी इज इन यूज, जब बैटरी यूज में होते हैं उस समय इसका सेल रिएक्शन कैसा होता है, क्या होता है देखिए कि एनोड पे Pb प्लस SO4 2 माइनस aqueous on connection reaction with gives PbSO4 plus 2 electron. The electron liberated at anode again used, and at cathode lead oxide react with sulfate ion in presence of H plus ion of acid by accepting 2 electron become PbSO4 and water liquid. The overall reaction is lead plus PbO2 plus H2SO4 become PbSO4 and H2O. On recharging the battery, the reaction is reversed and PbSO4 on anode and cathode is converted into Pb and PbO2 respectively. In PbSO4 get breakdown in presence of water, PbO2 plus SO4 plus 2H plus ion, and at anode PbSO4 again break by accepting electron Pb plus SO4 2 minus. Another important secondary cell is nickel cadmium cell, which has longer life than lead storage battery but are costly. There is overall reaction during the discharge of the battery is lead cadmium battery जो है दूसरा एग्जाम्पल है, लेकिन ये थोड़े से कॉस्टली होते हैं. इसका एग्जाम्पल है कि कैडमियम और जब निकल हाइड्रोक्साइड का रिएक्शन होगा तो क्या होगा, कैडमियम ऑक्साइड और निकल हाइड्रोक्साइड अगेन जो है फॉर्म बनेगा और फिर वाटर के साथ रिएक्शन हो जाएगा. तो इस तरह के जो रिएक्शंस हैं ये क्या है आपको निकल कैडमियम सेल में देखने को मिलते हैं. ठीक है, तो अभी हमने इससे पहले लेड स्टोरेज बैटरी किया था, अब ये हमारा दूसरा हो गया. Now let's we talk about the fuel cell. Fuel cell are those cell which produce electrical energy directly from the combustion of fuel such as hydrogen, carbon monoxide and methane. The most successful fuel cell, H2O2 cell, utilize the reaction between hydrogen and oxygen to produce water. Hydrogen and oxygen is bubbled through a porous carbon electrode in the cell into concentrate aqueous sodium hydroxide crystal are incorporated into the electrode. The electrode reaction are anodic reaction. H2 gas on reaction with OH minus ion form water and release 4 electron. At cathodic reaction, oxygen gas combined with water liquid and the electron produced by anode 4 electron accepted become 4 hydroxyl OH minus ion. Overall reaction is H2 gas plus O2 gas form H2O. Advantage: it is a pollution free device since no harmful products are formed. No harmful products are formed. It is efficiency is about 75%, which is considerably high than conventional cell. These cells are light in weight as compared to the electrical generator to produce corresponding quantity of power. It is the continuous source of energy इफ द सप्लाई ऑफ गैसेस इज मेंटेन्ड। ये सारी जो है एडवांटेज है इन सेल के, ठीक है। तो अब हम जो है इसमें एक छोटा सा जो है हमारा टॉपिक बच गया है कोरोजन। अब हम करेंगे स्टडी इसमें कोरोजन। द प्रोसेस ऑफ कन्वर्जन ऑफ मेटल इनटू डियर undesirable compound, usually oxide, by reaction with moisture and other gases present in the atmosphere. For example, rusting of iron. Iron in presence of acid H plus ion react with oxygen to form Fe2 plus ion and H2O liquid. Again Fe2 plus ion react with half molecule of oxygen in presence of water become Fe2O3 and produce H plus ion. Thus the net reaction is Fe2O3 react with X molecule of water form Fe2O3 into XH2O. This is the rust. Prevention from the rusting is barrier protection, means by covering the surface with paint or thin film of grease by electroplating, or sacrificial protection by galvanization, polishing, or alloying. Alloying means mix two or more metal to form alloy. Now some important terms to know about the electrochemical chapter. Electrolytic cell, a cell in which the electrical energy is used to carry out non-spontaneous reaction. Faraday constant, it is a quantity of electricity, F equal to 96,500. Electrothesis. Electrosynthesis. It is a method to producing substance through non-spontaneous reaction carried by electrolysis. And next one is a tinning, coating of iron with tin. When iron is coating with tin called tinning. So guys, this chapter is finished here. Try to solve NCERT problem and other important questions. Thank you and have a good day.